All right, ready, set, go. Now we're going to talk about team building, which is lesson 6 in your Pacesetters class. Team building is just, and its responsibilities, y'all. I could go on for days. I won't because there's not enough time on YouTube. But I could go on for days how much I love to team build. What it means to me as your sales director when you team build. It is the greatest gift that you can give another woman is to ask her to be on your team. So we're up and running again. It's so exciting, and you are truly on your way to the top if you are still with us in week 3. We got just 2 more weeks, guys. Hang in there. I know that you are growing. I know you are growing through this business and through this Pacesetters if you are doing it the correct way. Your date book should be filling up, which should be getting you excited. You should have more interviews on your books than you did before, and you feel so much more secure about your growing business, and you're starting to see, hey, this is something I think I can do for a living, right? That's about where you are right now. So success is so easy, and you're getting more and more successful each and every day. Some of the guidelines I want you to use for team building, I have laid out in this Pacesetters. Since you've already had some experience in booking, team building interviews, and perhaps conducting some already, let's go over some of the guidelines of team building. You know, in week 1 we shared about team building, but this is more in depth, so please pay attention as it will get pretty deep as far as what you should be doing to build your team and your responsibilities as the team's leader. As you talk with your prospect, show your genuine enthusiasm for your Mary Kay opportunity. So many people are so dissatisfied with their daily lives. Let her see how excited you are. Many prospects become consultants just so they can put that spark of excitement and enthusiasm into their lives. And I am not saying this to brag, but I will tell you that I have actually had women sign up on my team because they came up to me and said, Kimberly, I don't know what it is that you have, but I want it. You're always excited. Every time I see you, you're smiling. You are wearing that smile out, girl. You are just always so happy. What makes you so happy? Why do you smile so big? And why are you so energetic all the time? Well, with a little bit of help from God and some B12, you can be too. Because enthusiasm comes from within. Enthusiasm means within Christ is actually what enthusiasm means. So it's having that deep feeling inside of you, knowing that this opportunity that you are providing to other women is not just any opportunity. It is an opportunity that outranks them all, that beats them all by tons and tons. Because I'm telling you something that I love most about this business is I could share 1,000,000 times a day and not ever get tired of sharing it, because I know what I'm sharing with them is as good as honey, girl. It is sweet as sugar and as fine as gold, because this business plan has been proven. I've proven, Sheila Sain's proven, Gabby Jones, Lady Anna Compton, Jessica Giusti, and Jen Ryle, our sales directors, have proven this business works when you do. So I don't ever get tired of sharing. Number 2, be sure you're honest about the facts. We have such a fantastic opportunity that we don't need to flower it and make it sound even better. Just tell it like it is. That's good enough for everyone. Guys, I'm telling you something. So many times we can use the flowery words and make it sound so amazing, but 50% off for the rest of your life. That sounds pretty doggone amazing to me. I don't know about you, but I get pretty excited. You're going to give me a pink Cadillac to ride around, and I only have to pay 15% of the insurance. The company is going to pay the other 85%. I just have to put gas in it. I don't even have to maintain that car. Girl, shut up. Sign me up. Yes, I'll sign up. Because, oh my gosh, you do not have to flower it. You do not have to make it sound pretty. It sounds pretty by itself. Number 3, keep your interviews short. Limit it to no more than 30 minutes. Everyone loses some attention in their attention span after 30 minutes, which is one of the reasons why we are making these Pacesetter classes so quick now, because after about 30 minutes, you're done listening to me. You've tuned out. So she can only absorb so much at one time. If you drag it out, you'll lose her along the way. she'll get so confused, or you're just sharing too much information and she gets overwhelmed. Who has ever, if you were on here and you remember being that beauty consultant that was overwhelmed, so overwhelmed with life and everything else, and then you started this new business and you're like, oh, it's going to be amazing, it's going to be so great, and then you listen to your new consultant training and you're like, what did I do? What did I get myself into? Are you with me, sister? I know you are, because I was there too. So, keep it simple, sweetie. Number 4, by all means, try to talk with your prospect and her husband together at the same time. She can't possibly explain the Mary Kay opportunity the way that you can to her husband. After you've talked to her, chances are he'll get a distorted picture and most likely talk her out of it. So if at all possible, when talking to a prospect, have her husband there. This was really important, guys, whenever I was recruiting military, those that were in the military, and military wives, because my husband was in the military, and he could give them that picture of, this is what your life looks like, buddy, and this is what your wife's is going to look like. And he could do that. So it was me and Jordan meeting with a couple and husband. We did that quite often because Jordan just had a way with words and had a way with how to describe this business and how to describe how it blended so well with the military family lifestyle. So number 5, don't try to tell her everything you know. Just stick to the basics. She doesn't need to know about being a sales director right now. She does not need to know what DIQ qualification is. She doesn't even know what a red jacket is at this point. You will, of course, want to answer any questions completely and honestly as she asks them, but do not overload her sweet brain. Number 6, be sincere about how a Mary Kay career can benefit her. Do not tell her that she's going to make $1 million in her Mary Kay career. You can't guarantee that. I can guarantee you this. I can guarantee you, if you work this business the way that I teach you, and you're holding skincare classes the way that I show you, then I can guarantee you that your skincare classes should be at least, if not more than, $300 in sales. You're going to profit $150 at every party. If you are not doing that, you need to talk to me, because we need to get that fixed first. Number 7, use caution against prejudging whether she is interested or not. Just ask and let her make the decision. Do not make the decision for her. You know, so many times we get into this thing of, oh, I just don't think she'll be able to do it. Oh, there's just no way. It's impossible. She doesn't even like makeup. She don't even wear makeup. I'm not going to ask her. How dare you? How dare you sit there and tell a woman that she cannot do this business? Guys, oh my gosh, do not rob her of this sweet victory. Do not rob her of this joy that Mary Kay gives so many women. Ask everyone. Everyone deserves an opportunity in Mary Kay. Number 8, keep it simple, sweetie. Remember, there are probably only 2 things she really needs to know. Would she like doing Mary Kay? And how much money can she make? Answer these 2 questions. Too many facts will scare her. She does not need to know about all there is to know about Mary Kay in her interview. Give her the basics. We make 50% off everything that we sell. I promise you, if you work this business the way that I teach you, I can show you how to make $150 every 2 hours doing a skincare class. Are you interested? Then go into more detail. Number 9, don't do all the talking. Sometimes you need to listen, because sometimes she's going to tell you exactly what she needs to hear. A lot of women actually tend to work their problems out themselves, and you don't have to help them work them out. Most of the time they can talk themselves out of their own situations. I don't know if you know that or not, but your brain is one of the most powerful things that you possess as a woman, as an individual, really. So listen to her and her wants and needs, and show her how Mary Kay can fulfill them. You know, I've had women say to me, I'm a single mama, and I just want to spend time with my babies. I don't want to take time away from them. And this is what I tell them. You know, it is a temporary sacrifice for a lifetime of enjoyment. Yes, you will have to be away from your baby at least 2 hours to come to a meeting, and then another 2 hours to do a party. But can I tell you something? You can do it now while your child is still young and while their memories are so few, or you can wait till they get older and not be there, and they'll remember that because you had to work 2, 3 jobs to make ends meet whenever you could have worked 1. So what do you think? Will you give Mary Kay a shot? So that's just one of the things you can do. And then the other thing that I recommend doing is the team building tips that I'm about to give you. This is what I do. I write these down each and every time I'm about to go team build. And I just continue to write this list until I have it memorized. But who are you looking for? Enthusiastic customers, loyal hostesses, women looking for extra money, women dissatisfied with their current job, friendly, well-groomed women. You don't want her looking a hot mess, sister. People with positive attitudes. You want someone that is exciting to be around. If she is an Eeyore, leave Eeyore alone. Do you hear me? Leave her alone, because it'll do nothing but cause you heartache in the process. So just leave her alone. You want to deal with people that have a positive attitude. Though she may not have a positive attitude at first, at least she says something positive. If everything that comes out of her mouth is negative, that is going to be hard to work with. I just want you to know. People who ask you questions about what you do quite often. Do you have those? Almost anyone. Don't prejudge. Look for people with a need and help them fill it. Find a need, fill it. Do y'all remember hearing that from Mary Kay Ash herself? Different steps in the team building process. Number 1, offer company material, such as the team building brochure or videotape. Number 2, invite her to a Mary Kay function, such as a meeting, glamour workshop, or guest night. A guest event when there is a national in town. Guys, if there's a national in town and you are not taking full benefit of that, girl, you are missing out on a huge blessing, because I can tell you something. I have never had women in front of a national that the national didn't recruit them. I've never, because they are that powerful. They are that amazing. So get them in front of the nationals. Share the information with their husbands. Share the avenues of income. Share your sales director talk to them, or have your sales director talk to them personally, either over the phone or a personal visit. Give them Mary Kay's autobiography. Guys, you cannot watch there's also one that the biography channel did on Mary Kay, and you can actually order it off section 2. Underneath more on Mary Kay. It is only about $5, I believe, but it is Mary Kay's journey from her being a little girl and her staying at home trying to cook for her dad, and then on to being a $1 million lady in this business. So look at that. Check that out, because it is so amazing, and that is actually one of the first things that I saw once I became a beauty consultant and put me in this business full force, because I saw the heart of Mary Kay. So many times you don't get to see the heart of Mary Kay until you go to a Mary Kay event or until you see that biography. It is worth the money to get that thing. It is so amazing. Questions to ask in order to generate interest. Number 1, have you ever thought about running your own business? Number 2, have you ever considered doing what I do? Number 3, have you ever thought about where you'd be in 5 years? This one is scary to people, because most women don't think about where they'll be in 5 years. They're too afraid, to be honest with you. Will what you're doing right now help you get there? Makes them think, guys. Do you like to work with people and with cosmetics? How would you like a career with an unlimited earning and advancement potential? Number 6, would you like to come as a special guest to my meeting or workshop next Monday night or Tuesday night or whatever night you hold it? We need models who would like to try our new glamour look. You would be so great. Number 7, my sales director has challenged me to share information about this company with 3 women this week to practice the way I give information. Would you be willing to give me your feedback on my presentation? It'll only take 10 to 15 minutes. Number 8, is it okay if I take a few minutes to give you some information on the Mary Kay opportunity? You may not be interested, but that's okay. I just love your feedback. You've got a lot of qualities we're looking for. You could be my talent scout. And a talent scout, ladies, is just someone that goes out, maybe not on a daily basis, but goes out looking for ladies to recruit. So